Hello, goddesses, peace and love. This is Goddess Ruby D, and today I am going to be talking to you all about the relationship chakra system. So, I appreciate you all that are a member of the Goddess Unleashed or the Goddess Evolved um, groups that I have on Patreon. So, this content is specifically for you. And the reason I wanted to go ahead and talk about the relationship chakra system today is because I definitely wanted to start getting more in depth with you all about what these extended chakra systems are and start sharing with you how they apply or can apply to your life. Of course, we all have different lives, different situations, and whatnot, but our foundations are very much alike. So I definitely wanted to go ahead and get started with that. So, of course, you all know that I have been working with and studying the chakras for maybe 6-7 years now. And one of the concepts that I came up with from my studying and from working with my clients is the fact that we have extended chakra systems. And the reason that we have these extended chakra systems is because we are one person, but we all have different aspects of who we are professionally, as a friend, as a significant other, as a parent, so on and so forth. So when I was working with clients, it was hard, or I found it very difficult to really get into those areas within a 60-minute or a 90-minute conversation and really have time to get specific about certain areas. So, that's why I came up with the different chakra systems, and the relationship chakra system is one of them. So, first thing, the relationship chakra system is the energy body that exists as a result of the relationship that you have with your partner or your significant other. And pretty much, since we are energy, anything that we put time and effort into, we give life to it. And one of the most important relationships that we all have is the one that we have with our significant other, with our boyfriend, our husband, our life partner, whoever or however you want to refer to them. But when we give ourselves, we give that particular relationship life. And when we give it life, we give it energy. It's an extension of us. We are life and we are energy. So, with knowing what the relationship chakra is and how it relates to us, we definitely have to get into breaking it down. So, just like with the regular chakra system, you have 7 main chakras. You have 7 main relationship chakras, which are exactly the same as the personal: the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakras. And with each of those chakras, they are very similar to the personal, but it's related to the relationship specifically, the relationship energy body specifically. So, for example, your relationship root chakra is associated with the foundation of your relationship, how the relationship was established, what type of energy surrounded the establishment of the relationship. Because sometimes when people always like to say, well, however you start the relationship is how it's going to end. And then, of course, they always give the example of, if he met you and he was cheating, then he's going to leave you for somebody else. That's not always true. And the reason that's not always true is because a person, cheating is subjective. I'll put it like that. Some of you may agree with that and some of you may not. Of course, that's absolutely your choice, but it's subjective. And the reason I say it's subjective is because you all know that there are some men and some women who refuse to let a person go, who refuse to uh, take the take no for an answer, even if the person they were with has clearly told them, we're not together, stop calling me, stop doing this and stop doing that, blah 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 blah. We can still be friends, whatever the circumstances are around that particular relationship. People just don't know how to walk away, and the person has moved on with their life, and pretty much at that point it's just his word versus her word. He could say, well, we're not together. She could say, well, yes, we were, and this and this and that. And he's moved on or she's moved on, and the person will be like, well, they cheated on me, this and this and that. Of course, that's just one example, and there are many other situations and many other variables that play into that. But like I said, it's subjective. So just because people feel the relationship started, from that point, that's how it's going to end, the relationship is doomed, whatever, that's not always the case. What you have to realize is that when it comes to your chakra system, it doesn't have anything else to do with anybody else. It's all you. So when you think about how your relationship started and the type of energy that surrounded it, if you know that you and this person genuinely have a positive connection and you were open and whatnot, and that was the energy that surrounded your relationship, then that's going to lend a hand for a stronger relationship, having a stronger foundation or a better relationship. Now, just because it's balanced does not guarantee that the relationship will last forever, but because it started better, it has a stronger foundation. It has the potential to withstand any outside forces. So that's just an example of what the relationship root chakra is. The relationship sacral chakra is basically associated with the emotional connection and the sensual connection that exists between you and your partner. I know there are a lot of people that are currently, emotionally disconnected or sensually disconnected from their partner. And yes, that can definitely, cause an issue, a major issue in the relationship. And whatnot. So that's what that particular chakra is associated with. The relationship solar plexus chakra is associated with how you and your partner feel about the relationship and your roles and responsibilities in that relationship. It's just not one person's responsibility to make sure that the relationship is solid and make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to. Now, keep in mind, I'm not talking about traditional roles, like the man is supposed to be the protector, the provider, or the wife is supposed to be the homemaker, the cook, cleaning. Now, I'm not talking about traditional roles. So definitely keep that in mind. I know I'm going through these kind of quick, but I'm actually going to start breaking down each chakra specifically, just to let you know. Next, the relationship heart chakra is associated with the you and your partner's ability to be non-judgmental, to be compassionate, to allow yourselves to love one another as well as loving yourselves. Of course, the heart chakra is always kind of self-explanatory, but because we all are, searching for love, want to be loved and whatnot, it's always a hot topic when it comes to conversations, and it's always important that we discuss that. The relationship throat chakra, of course, is associated with you and your partner being able to communicate effectively. Not just communicate, but communicate effectively. And not only with each other, but also with yourself. Yes, definitely can't wait to get into that one. The relationship third eye chakra, that is associated with you and your partner being intuitively connected, your decision-making process as a unit and separately. So we're definitely going to get into that. And then the relationship crown chakra is associated with the spiritual connection between you and your partner, and the one that you have by yourself, whether you two are compatible spiritually, how you connect and whatnot. So I definitely felt that it was time to really start to dive into this particular topic, this particular chakra system, and make it so that as we go through each of these chakras, whatever questions that you have, definitely feel free to ask them. I am currently working on this particular book for this chakra system. So yeah, hopefully I can get that done in due time. But definitely let me know if you have any questions so far, what you think about a relationship or the relationship chakra system. And definitely, if you like to schedule a session, always remember that you do get a percentage off scheduling a session. So make sure you take advantage of that. I am the goddess, Miss Ruby D. I am the energy therapist, and it's been a pleasure to talk to you all about the relationship chakra system. See you next time. Peace.